So let's go. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwrap my 1 pound ball of clay. Right now you're listening and you're watching. I'm going to keep this plastic. Keep the plastic because you're going to use this later. I'm going to take a ball of clay. I'm going to take a little bit chunk of clay from that ball. And remember, we are making a tripod pinch pot. So right now I'm going to make my legs. And what I'll do is I'll take this ball of clay and I'm going to divide it into 3 parts. Okay, so I want the parts to be approximately the same size. I'm going to roll the ball. I can go like this with my hand and make a ball. Or I can go like this and make a ball. And the idea, if I want 3 legs that are the same size, then what I need to do is make sure I'm using the same quantity of clay. Okay, there we go. So I have 1, 2, 3 balls of clay. Now I'm going to kind of squeeze the top. You can see it's problematic to make a video because my fingers are covering what I'm doing, but I'm just gently squeezing. I'm making like a Hershey's Kiss shape. There we go. And I'll put this one to the side. There we go. This is my goal. Maybe I'll just do it here. Okay, now I'm going to do that again. I can also roll it out like this. Just roll one side. And I'm going to get approximately the same shape and hit the base. So they look like 2 large candy corns. I have a friend that just got me some cone incense, and it's kind of the same shape. Using my left hand for this. Okay. So, and then I compare the 3. You know, are they all the same? I think this one's a little higher, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. All right, and I'll just leave these to the side. Now I'm going to make my pinch pot. And again, I have, this pinch pot, part of your grade is I want you to have even walls, even wall thickness. Okay, even walls. I want you to do the best you can. And I will have, okay? We've had a lot of practice with pinch pots. So here's my ball of clay. And I'm going to stick my thumb in dead in the middle. Dead in the middle. Okay, like a donut. And again, I want even walls. Here's my pinch pot that I made before. Notice that the walls are approximately the same thickness all the way around. And that thickness goes from the top of my pot all the way down to the bottom. All right, so I'm going to just move this to the side for now because I don't need my legs. Now, with my pinch pot, it's called a pinch pot for a reason. I take my thumb and I pinch. And I pinch with my thumb and my hand. I gently pinch the clay. And then I turn. Pinch, turn. Pinch, turn. Pinch, turn. Pinch, turn. Pinch, turn. Okay? And you want to apply even pressure. Now I look at this. This is a little too thick. I want this to be about the thickness of my pinky, or for you guys, your index finger. And I pinch, 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 pinch all the way around. And I'm pretty fast at this. Now, I've noticed that there's a lot of extra clay on the base. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to push, gently push, so that the base is a little bit thinner. Push, okay? And I keep going and going and going and going all the way around. And here we go. And it's kind of ugly right now. It's a little bumpy and lumpy. That's okay. I can fix that later. What I'm focusing on, and there's a little crack here. I can take my finger and just gently get rid of that crack. All right, so now I'm ready to make the base of my pot, my tripod, okay? Tripod vessels have been around forever. Now, I'm going to go ahead. Remember I asked you, I said you're going to need a little dish of water. I'm going to go ahead and take, I need my little dish of water. Here's my legs that I'm just going to put like this. Just position them. If I want to, I can make a circle around this. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and score. This is called scoring, and it's super important. Really scratch up the surface. So you score. Then I'm going to dip my finger in water. You don't need to use a ton of water, just a little bit of water right here. And I can just dip my leg in the water. All right. Now, I've got this knife. So you score, and then what I'm going to do is I'm pressing down as hard as I can without losing the, having the pot concave in. Now, this is very important, and you have to do this. Now, after compressing, I'm blending the clay into the pot. I'm blending this leg. So that seam, I'm getting rid of that seam. Can you see okay? I'm taking my knife, and I'm using the serrated edge. And I'm really blending in. Blending, blending, blending in. Okay, I heard someone leave. That's not good. Maybe they just lost. Okay. Now, and I remember wanting to this assignment is all about your technique. You've got to do these steps correctly. Because I'm sure a lot of you noticed your monsters just started falling apart. And part of that was that you didn't score well enough. You didn't compress well enough, and we let the clay dry too fast. So this time around, this is gonna be a nice bowl that you may give to your mom or someone else that you care about for the holidays. We're gonna fire this properly so that you can use this as a bowl to hold food. All right, and I'm turning around. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to, of course, add the next leg. Same thing. Can someone tell me what do I do next? I've scored. What do I do next?
Now you score the bottom of that.
Good. I score the bottom. What do I do after I've scored the bottom, guys?
And then you put it in water.
I dip it in water. It goes for a little dip, and then I compress without hurting my pot. Now, once I've compressed, I blend. I'm blending that weird seam. I'm blending it, I'm blending it, I'm blending it, and all the way around. If I don't do this, it's gonna all fall apart. Okay? So now I've got my my little tripod. It even stands up right now, which is amazing. All right, so here's my tripod, pinch pot. I'm going to continue smoothing it. I'm not done. All of you received a plate. And so what I need you to do is, with your plate, make sure you write your name. So my name's Catherine Beckner. I'm in 3rd period. Make it bold. Make it big. Remember, you're going to take this plate with your pinch pot, and you're going to return this to school. Not today, not tomorrow, but when we're done with our little clay unit. Of course, at the end of the period, keep your plastic nice, because when you're done with your pot, you're going to wrap the whole thing. Okay? And then on Monday, we are going to talk about, the clay will be leather hard, and on Monday we're going to talk about different surface treatments, like carving. Here we added holes. And then here's someone that carved a floral pattern and carved on the back. All right, questions?